Hi, everyone. We're excited to be here with another video. My name is Sam, and I'm autistic, and I also like to research autism and other topics.
Hi everyone, I'm Jacklyn and I'm an autistic occupational therapist.
So our video today is about stress and sadness, anxiety, and ways that we might be able to feel better if we're feeling stressed or anxious. And this topic can be important for a lot of us just because the world has so many things that can make us feel stressed or sad. We might feel lonely. Sometimes there can be disagreements with family or loved ones that can make you feel bad or anxious. There can also be worries about the future, or you might experience bullying. And sometimes there can just be a lot of work to do, and things can feel very stressful because there's so many things that you have to get done. And there's a lot of other sources of stress and anxiety as well.
So there are many different ways that our body might communicate with us that we're feeling stressed. And some examples are you could feel a headache, you could feel your muscles are tense, or maybe some pain in your neck and shoulders. I know my jaw gets really tight when I'm anxious. Um, you might feel like your stomach is in knots. But the point is, everyone's different. And so exploring what your signs of stress are can be really helpful to know when you might need to use a wellness strategy. And some additional signs of stress are anxious thoughts, maybe crying more than usual, feeling upset, feeling angry or more easily frustrated than usual, or having sleep problems. Maybe you're lying awake at night thinking of all the things you need to do the next day, for example.
And it's okay to be stressed or to feel sad. But a lot of times when people do feel stressed, they might want to relax. And one way that we can relax is through our senses. So how we're moving, how what we see, what we hear. Um, has anyone ever told you that you need to sit still and be quiet? I know that personally I've been told that a lot. But actually, movement is an important way that we can feel better and that we can stay in touch with our bodies. And also, the things that we listen to or the things that we eat or touch or see can also help us feel better. And so sometimes we can use these things when we're feeling stressed. So you might find that if you feel stressed, spinning or rocking back and forth or flapping your hands like this can be relaxing. I know for myself, I find rocking and hand flapping to be really helpful. Other people might really enjoy exercising when they're stressed. Um, Other people might like fidget toys or things that you can play with in your hand, or even Play-Doh, something that feels relaxing to the touch. People might also like listening to music or wrapping themselves up in a blanket. There's a lot of different things you can do. And for some people, finding a quiet environment could be helpful. So maybe you just want a place where you can get away from the noise or so much going on, and finding a quiet place can be helpful for them.
And one of our body's natural tools that we have to handle stress is deep breathing. It can be really powerful, even just taking a couple seconds to take a big deep breath. So we're going to do that and practice here. So as I kind of walk through this, Sam is going to demonstrate. So we're going to breathe in for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3. How are you feeling, Sam? I hope more relaxed.
Slightly,
All
yeah.
right. All right.
And just like breathing can be helpful, another thing that can be helpful is stretching. So Jacqueline and I are going to do our best to show some of these stretches. And there's a lot of other stretches that you can use as well. But the first one is this chair stretch. So you start by sitting facing forward in your chair. You can sit up as straight as you can. And then you can sort of roll your shoulders over like through here, drop it, and hold that for 3. 1, 2, 3, and back up. And it's okay if these aren't perfect. The idea is just to have a stretch that feels good for your body. Uh, the next exercise is more of an arm stretch. So again, you can sit forward in your chair with your arms down at your sides and hold that for 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then you can lift your arms straight up and reach as tall as you can. 1, 2, 3. And then the last one, you can sit sort of sideways in your chair. This, you can start again with your arms on your lap. 1, 2, 3. And then you can grab the back of the chair and sort of very gently twist your body backwards. 2, 3. And if it ever feels painful when you're stretching, you can just stop or do a lighter stretch. It should always feel comfortable. And just as stretching can help our body feel good, there's also exercises we can do that with our thoughts that can make our mind feel better. And one of these is loving kindness meditation. So the idea here is to fill your thoughts with something or someone that you love. So you can sit quietly and close your eyes. You can breathe deeply if that relaxes you. And then you can picture someone that you love. It could be a family member, a friend, anyone that you love. And you can just focus on feeling warmth and kindness towards that person. So you could think about how much you care about that person. You could picture a happy memory with that person. And you can generally just picture that person being safe and happy, whatever makes you feel love and kindness towards the person. And if you focus on that for a while, oftentimes you'll find that you feel a lot better afterwards.
All right. And another helpful tool is self appreciation, or sometimes this is called self compassion. Basically, just means being kind to yourself. Um, and sometimes that requires some reminders. So here's some scripts that you can use. The first one is I am proud of myself for, fill in the blank, whatever it is. For me, I'm proud of myself for over time becoming more comfortable with public speaking when it used to be something I was really afraid of. Number 2 is I feel happy when. This could be something as simple as feeling happy when you're wrapped up in a soft blanket, or for me, it's when I make my coffee in the morning. Number 3 is something that I like about myself. For me, I like that I'm very hardworking, especially when it comes to things I'm really passionate about and interested in. All right. The last thing we wanted to do is quickly walk through a wellness tool that we are going to share with you all. And so this is a check-in tool that you can use on a daily basis if you like, to just see how you're doing in all areas of wellness. So we're thinking about your mind, your body, and your spirit. So this guides you through your mental energy and how you're feeling that day. You can leave a mark. Maybe you want to reflect on what you're learning, maybe how you're challenging yourself, or what was hard that day. For your body, you can reflect on your sleep and whether you're getting enough sleep, your water intake, which is, of course, important, and things that you are doing to nourish your body and move your body. And this is all with no judgment at all, but just to check in with yourself. And your spirit. So you can use whatever words are best for you to describe your spirit, but maybe you could reflect on what's making you feel happy or joyful, or what's making you feel peaceful or chill, or what's making you feel upset or stressed.
Thank you for overviewing the tool, Jacklyn, and thanks to everyone for watching. We'll try and be back next week with another video.